Hello, my little friend. How you doing, Nigel? Hang on, I think I screwed something up. That's a bit of a pain. It might not go through to the YouTube side very well today. I think I know what I screwed up, but what a pain. Oh well, c'est la vie. I guess today's stream just won't be going to YouTube very well. Hello, by the way, Quattleburb. You haven't been found yet, but you are in the game. Evil Bill, you also haven't been found. You're also in the game. How you doing? How you going, guys? I'll stop talking like that. Alright. Alrighty then. I'm mostly just sitting here waiting for the counter to go down because, you know. Right, bad news today, guys. I will have to end early. I have an appointment at 1 p.m. It is currently 9:30 a.m., which is why we've started early. Granted, we've started a little later early. It's early, late, or late early. I'm not sure which one it is, but we are starting a little later than I'd like, earlier than we normally would. Specifically to make up for the fact that I have to go to an appointment that I very much need to go to because I need her to crack my neck something fierce. And I don't mean like, you know, enhance crack. I mean like I need her to get her to frickin' drill her fingers into my vertebrae at the base of my neck and wave my arms around and basically crack my back to the point where everything clears properly. That way my brain can function properly again. Yay! And I may have to remind her exactly what the procedure was that one time. She did it one time and not since. And I'm just gonna sit here being like, look, it burns like an absolute swine. I need you to do it. Do it now. All right, let's get to it. Hello, it's me. How's it going, everybody? I am Tyroki, glorious villain. I do what I want, and what I want to do is have fun. That's right. I want to have fun. Right, so you might be wondering, what, Ty, we did not push for that many days. Ty, why are there auto? I was showing somebody my mechs. We're going backward. We're going backward to the manual save. I just wanted to push time forward, completely ignoring everything and selling everything I had so that time could go forward in order to show somebody the glory that we have made, though we will inevitably be waiting some of that time. Now, we have a Yeees Yugi Bushido. How you doing, Yugi and Bushido? How's it going? What you been up to? Eh? Damn, sir, I don't judge, but we've all got our tastes. Ah, I see. What is the shelf life of brain in a jar? That's a good question. One that I can't quantify right now. I have no idea. It depends, because you can't just say, what is the shelf life of brain in a jar? You see, a brain in a jar could probably last longer depending on the fluid you put in, so it will all come down to what kind of preserving fluid you've got to keep the brain going, right? I mean, if all you're doing is putting a brain in a jar with nothing else, that brain is probably going to melt in... it'll start rotting within a few days, and it'll melt within a couple of weeks. That's usually how meat works. Quattl is tired. Not sure why, but it's physical tired and not depresso tiredness. Well, that's good, but depresso's a cute little pal, so you leave depresso alone. A lot of people saw depresso in Pal World and went, holy shit, I'm in the game. I still love, I know it's been a long ass time, but I still love how depresso drags the, you know, he just drags things. Like, he grabs things and he just drags them behind him like, And when he gets the pickaxe, it's like, ugh, fine. Let's have a look here. Best of luck out there, Commander. And yeah, it tends to auto-save a lot. This is sometimes useful, sometimes it's not. I agree. Yo, my dude, trying to creep on people I'm following a bit more often. Given I've got my sleep schedule in order, got my own stuff to do soon, but I'm peeking. Hello, Peeker. I see you have become Peeping Tom. Well, let me show you everything. Perhaps to judge your stable. Oh, I'm stable, just not the right kind of stable. I'm stable in my own fun little way. I'm not as crazy as a whole lot of VTubers out there, but hey, I mean, look at me right now. Look at me. I'm ahead. See? Check it out. I got ahead. Wolfie! How you doing, Wolf? What do you mean by metal show? Yeah! There's my medal. Eats daily evil. Oi, don't eat the evil. Don't eat it. It's not for eating. It's for eventually spending. One day, maybe in a year or two. Generate the evil. Generate it. We must have more. We must needs more. Oh, God. I then saw a lavender and immediately went, well, that is not being allowed anywhere near my base. Oh, yeah, that thing's evil. But that thing is made to be evil. That lavender is made to be next tier evil. Lavender exists because of the taking the piss out of the fandom, being very desperate for the female looking Pokemon. And just remember though, guys, there is no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. No laws at all. Although I have had this discussion many a time. Yes, you could have Gardevoir. Yes, you could have Lopunny. Or you could look over at Digimon and have glorious, glorious characters like Angelwoman. You could have Lady Devimon. You could have... off the top of my head, I can't remember, but there are at least 10 femmes, all of which are absolutely gorgeous. You could have all of those. You could have these beautiful women with godlike powers because Digimon. Digimon! Icky said, and I pretty much quote, Digimon, Pokemon stayed there for kids, right? Pokemon hasn't grown up, not at all. Digimon grew up with its audience, and I agree with that. Because as the audience grew up, as people became older, and most of the Digimon audience are now adults, you'll note that there's more adult themes as the shows went on, more designs that are hot. And I'm not just talking about female. There are definitely a lot of well-looking male Digimon that we pointed at and went, well, I'm sure somebody's gonna like these. I mean, sure, doesn't have glorious voluptuous curves with long blonde spiral hair, but at the same time it's like, well, or they could just be like, roar, like freaking heavy muscled. You look at even half of those male Digimon in human, either looking like humans or human enough, you look at them and it's like, yeah, I could see the appeal from the other side. I could see the appeal. I can see the appeal. There's a reason why so many people are like, whoa, Leomon. So yeah. Digimon. Adult themes and problems they gotta deal with? Yeah. Digimon grew up knowing full well its audience grew up. Primary audience are like in their 40s, 50s, sometimes 30s and below, but their primary audience grew up with Digimon Adventure. So as they grew up, so too did the show / games. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually fantastic. So let me have a look here. No laws on the Pokemon Batman. Yep. Yes, Digimon, where every single Digimon eventually becomes tall woman, tall man, or tall bestial man. In fact, what I've noticed is a lot of the male Digimon that are there for the other gays are tend to be some form of animalistic. And there's got to be some science behind that. There's got to be some science behind that. I occasionally throw balls at my cats just to see if I can catch them. I hope those balls aren't particularly heavy. Those poor cats. I hate Digimon's endpoint Digivolutions. I love that Digimon can go from cute, adorable animal into a refrigerator with a minigun, okay? But look, I get that some of Digimon's endpoints are, what in the ever-loving hell am I looking at? But at the same time, it's not like they're Pokemon. They're not stuck in a linear design space. Digimon can go all over the place. You can have a bird that becomes a cat that becomes a frickin', T-Rex. It's digital, and that's kind of the point, is that Digimon are digital. They are not restricted by any form of standard, evolution like Pokemon are. Even though Pokemon can become some very strange looking things, and quite frankly, a lot of them, designs as Pokemon went along got uglier and uglier, and I will say that quite happily. Pokemon has a limited design space. Very, very limited. And is that a Tamagotchi? Wolfie, is that a Tamagotchi or is that a Digi device? Is that a Digivice? Is that a Digivice? But the Pokemon sit on a 1 on the furry scale, maybe a 2. These individuals are looking to start at 2. Yeah, Digimon starts low but goes to a moderate, whereas Pokemon is just straight up, guys. If that's what you're into, fair enough, but can't say I would have the hots for, Lopunny or God of War. And frankly, Pokemon in general just don't scream sex appeal. I know that a lot of people have drawn them to have sex appeal, but there is nothing about a Pokemon that screams sex appeal. And you cannot convince me otherwise. Speaking of Power World, they won the patent lawsuit in Japan a few hours ago. Wait, what? Oh, wait, what? What? Give me information. Quick, DM me that. DM me that. That's exciting. That is exciting. Power World won? Nobody thought they would in Japan. Holy shit, that's huge. Oh, the precedence that sets. Oh, that's good. Fuck you, Nintendo. I'm gonna need proof of that. I need proof of that. That is next level exciting. Oh, they won. Heckles, yeah, good on them. I need. Holy shit, you cannot understand how excited I feel by that. Holy shit. Oh, damn. Oh, eat that, Nintendo, you overly litigious morons. And to all the frickin' Nintendo people out there who sat there defending their horrible, horrible actions, take that, you sons of bitches. Iwata is turning in his grave, looking at what Nintendo's become. And Reggie's probably sitting on a yacht just shaking his head. Oh, vindication. If it's that stupid catch and throw patent, thank frick. Adult themes and problems I got to deal with. Sorry, I am always back up. Holy crap, that was exciting. Trust me, I like some of them. I'm gonna be honest. I play monster catching games to catch monsters, not to catch nigh human characters. Absolutely, I'm there in monster catching games to catch creatures that I can throw at other creatures and have glorious cockfights with. Hell yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I don't mind minigun fridge. I do mind... Wait, that's just a dude with a mask. Or, wow, that's just a nun. Look at Devimon. That's basically just full-blown gimp suit right there. It's a gimp suit with a couple of stilts on his arms. But I like nuns. They run around with bolters and have slick power armor. Wait. No, absolutely. Yugian, you're right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. The nuns with guns are the best. Sisters of battle. Battle sisters. The Adeptus Sororitas. Fantastic. Digivice. Yeah, speaking of Digivice, have you seen the new Digimon game? I don't have it. I want it. I can't afford it. It's expensive. But you have you seen that the Digivice becomes a gun that you shoot Digimon with? You're literally shooting you're shooting potential friends with the power of friendship to turn them to your side, and that is hilarious. I grew up on Digimon instead of Pokemon. I grew up on both, honestly. Yeah, I grew up on both, and my favorite was, let me just go be absolutely sure of the series. Digimon, which series was it? Was the one with okay, so Tamers is the one that I remember the most. Tamers was the one with Renamon, where eventually they fused with their Digimon for the first time ever as a concept. That was Tamers was amazing. Then you had Frontier. Frontier was decent. Data Squad is the one. If I think of Digimon now, I think Data Squad. As much as Adventure and Tamers were good, Data Squad is the most goddamn hilarious one, also known as Digimon Savers. Digimon Savers is the one with the main character who outright punches the enemy Digimon in order to make his own Agumon evolve. He literally gets the fierce power of punching in order to digivolve. Oh, I love it. Then you have Fusion, which also known as Cross Wars. I don't know much about Cross Wars. Hell, I'm not even convinced I've seen Frontier. I do know that they brought Adventure back later, and I still actually haven't finished that. Holy shit. Thinking about it, I'm a few episodes out. Huh. I need to go back and watch that from the start. Oh, you know. That was Try. Yeah, I never actually finished Digimon Adventure Try. Really got to go back and finish that. Yeah. And then you got the various Digimon games. I haven't really played the games. I do need to play the games. Although the most recent one looks really fun compared to some of the other ones to me. Some of the other ones didn't look that great, but that's just me. I love the issue of the sexy psychic types, considering a lot of psychic types are fairly attractive, but then you go, oh wait, this Pokemon can read my mind and gets overwhelmed by negative thoughts and shit. Yeah, you would, like, most of us would absolutely destroy psychic types, but I'm gonna throw it out there right now. It's not about the Pokemon that are psychic types. Is it just me? Or are most of the psychic female trainers next level sex appeal, including the crazy looking ones? Is it just me? Is that just a me thing? Because I swear psychic types, the psychic type trainers are damn. Some of the ghost type ones too. Whew. Psychic and ghost type for the win. Anyway, Ty just got some news crack. I also heard that I got a DM, so I'm guessing there's the proof. Let me quickly check that before we get to game. There it is. Japan Patent Office rejects Nintendo's application relevant to Pal World lawsuit. Nintendo's creature, oh shit! Hold up. I'm gonna have to check both of these. Okay, so Japan Patent Office rejects Nintendo application relevant to Pal World dispute, cites games like Ark as prior art after third-party submission. So which patent is it exactly? Okay, this is about pending application number blah that is a sibling of one of those anti-Pal World monster capture patents and the parent of another. It has been rejected because the patent office, after a third-party submission of prior art, determined that the claimed technique lacked an inventive step, aka Nintendo stole it first! That's right! Nintendo, more of these please, because Nintendo hasn't come up with a damn thing themselves. Everything they use is stolen from an older game. Or concept someone's had. Third-party submissions. Oh, take that, you bastards! So, the prior art references cited by the JPO include various games that predate Nintendo's December 2021 priority date, among them Studio Wildcard's Ark, Capcom's Monster Hunter 4, Pocket Pairs, Craftopia, a Japanese browser game named Kantai Collection. Kantai Collection referenced! Let's go! And Pokemon Go. Interesting. Pokemon was used against Nintendo. So the direct impact, Nintendo now faces the choice between abandoning the embattled patent application, or, which is the more likely next step, trying to persuade the patent examiner based on a modified patent application with amended claims. Blah, 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 blah. They can't! And the reason why is because the whole creature capturing thing started in 1985 with a Japanese game that is not Nintendo's. Provable! Has already been proved. And it's only been since then. Like, the Megami Tensei, I'm surprised the Megami Tensei games weren't thrown at them. Because the frickin' Megami Tensei games have been doing it since, what, 10 years before Nintendo even got started on this stuff? Good luck with that, Nintendo. Go screw yourselves. Take that. Oh, that's good. That is so good. And because that now has failed, well, let me continue. Also, when the process at the patent office is over, an appeal to a specialized court named Intellectual Property High Court is possible, which, again, third-party submissions could easily destroy that because, again, Nintendo, through, you know, I mean, obviously Nintendo is the top dog of all of this, but they are only a third of an owner of all of this, funnily enough. But anyway, so they can easily be proven to not have they don't have the proof that they were the first. They weren't. And yes, sure, throwing an object, you know, their whole thing is throwing an object. Now, if they change that to throwing a ball, well, then there's nothing stopping someone going, well, cool, I throw a triangle. They'll probably end up having to say, throwing a object that is highly technological in design, and then somebody goes, cool, this is a spirit sphere. I throw it at the thing, their spirit goes into the ball, it's got nothing to do with technology. Have fun with that. Like, Nintendo tried to stop everything, full stop, end of story, and they do not have the ability to do that. I am so glad that this has been shat on. Nobody thought the Japanese court would do it. Like, nobody thought that the patent office, nobody thought the Japanese side of any of this would do it, because, you know, just how companies function over there legally. Nobody thought this would actually happen. I am so glad it did. All right, right. Sorry, I'm miles back. Capcom can go feck themselves too, considering that one guy was like, don't buy Pal World, don't support games currently in lawsuits. Yeah, that guy can... remember, telepathy is basic discipline for psychers, and reading your surface level thoughts is elementary. Based, he knows the SOB. Wait, what was SOB? Oh yeah, Sisters of Battle. Battle Sisters! The Battle Brothers game, but for girls! Features horses. Don't start me. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll friggin' do it if it comes to... I might not be the fastest, I might not win the race, but you will always find me with a big smile on my face. Some horses stand still, some horses sit down. As for me, I'll always be running around, 'cause I'm a little horsey running around. Hey, you brought this on yourselves. You brought this on yourselves. Just know this. You bring up the horses, I'll sing the song. Not that that's my proper singing, but still. So bits of it, it's a fair assumption. If it's new, I don't have it. Shit's expensive nowadays. Yeah, games are expensive as all hell. Grew up with Michelle, when Michelle showed me something in the 5th grade. What? Hachime Uma Musume. Oh, horses brought up again. Do I sing the song? Right, to bed. Early night for me. All right, Wolfie, you have a good night. Sorry I was going a bit nuts. I'm a bit late with saying it, but you have a good sleep. Right, got a dip for now. Take it easy, Tyroki. Best of luck. Bully more cappies. I will finally get to playing the game in a moment, actually. Don't go anywhere near the Hicks Maniacs. Oh, hey, whoa. You can't tell me what not to do. Those Hicks Maniacs are... Okay. read more of the whole power. Essentially, the patent that was rejected was the whole ball-catching one, citing Ark, Monster Hunter, and ironically Craftopia against the claim of originality. I want to check as well. And honestly, the mount patent does not function either. There are too many games. Hundreds of games that Nintendo do not... They look, you get on a horse. That's what their mounts are. Like, their patent was supposed to be, you summon a thing and you get on that thing. But even then, like MMOs, you summon your mounts in most MMOs. They don't have the balls for that one. They just don't. They don't have the capability. They don't have the right. The rights holders go back beyond even Korean grinders. 30 years is still not enough. And gaming only got really going in the 90s. But still, some of these mechanics that they have cited as owning are so old. They can't. Nintendo do not have those rights. They are not the first. They were never the first. Nintendo are one of those companies that got big by doing what someone else did better. Or in a different way. Nintendo's basically just Japanese EA. And you cannot tell me otherwise. Nintendo is just Japanese EA. And then they basically became incredibly insular and stuck to their own limited IP. Sure, they did new and interesting things with those IPs sometimes. But only sometimes. I mean, for the most part, they ran the same Mario game types until they got to Galaxies, and then it was like, wow, this is something different. And then they just did the same thing over and over again for quite a while, and then they did something different. You know, like, Nintendo milks very limited ideas until they see somebody else do something, and then they'll be like, oh, ooh, yes, please, that's ours. And every cool, fresh, new idea that Nintendo has had, they've abandoned in some way. And as for Pokemon, Pokemon has been one of the least innovative and growing IPs out there. And that's, you know, that's Game Freak, which Nintendo, so Pokemon is owned by the Pokemon Company, and the Pokemon Company is owned by 3 different companies, including, is it Creature Corp? It's either Creature Corp or Pokemon Company. One of them is owned by 3 companies. Game Freak, Nintendo, and Creature Corp. Yeah, Pokemon Company is owned by those 3. If I recall correctly. I know for a fact that, yeah, there's like a spread ownership, and then Nintendo basically owns Game Freak. Game Freak haven't had an innovative idea in a while. Their most innovative idea was... Their most innovative idea in ages was actually in Sun and Moon, when they decided to move away from the standard gym system in favor of a more spiritual totem system of, you know, proving yourself. That was different enough. And then they introduced the gym system into Sun and Moon, and it basically just became standard Pokemon. So I mean, no, it's like every time they try something different, they just go back to what's familiar. That's been my biggest problem with Pokemon. I hope they also throw out the god awful can't summon a thing that moves to a place to attack. Yeah, no, that's part of it. The mount patent, yep, okay. Unfortunately, that sounds like Nintendo has more options for dragging out this shit by attempting to persuade the patent office for another 2 years, not to mention all their other patents. Oh, they can drag it out all they like. I would like to remind you that Pocket Pair has already done the intelligent thing and has started to diversify into other games. And that is a big thing, because so long as people keep buying those games, Pocket Pair can continue all the legalities. And if it comes to Pocket Pair winning, which Nintendo has less of a leg to stand on, if Pocket Pair wins, Pocket Pair turns around and goes, all those millions of dollars that we had to burn on this lawsuit, you owe us. Nintendo then has to go shit and pay it. It's not like Nintendo can't pay it, by which point Pocket Pair then just diversifies massively. As it is, Pocket Pair is doing the intelligent thing and turning themselves into a publisher. They are then going to help publish indie games, which then they will get a portion of that, and that can also go to the legal proceeds. So Pocket Pair have already thought how to continue this into the next decade or two quite easly. Nintendo hoped they would destroy a company like they have done many other small indie, small or indie or AA companies. Nintendo has hit a brick wall with Pocket Pair, because Pocket Pair aren't that small, and they're definitely not stupid by the way they've been playing this game. They've been playing it beautifully. And I'm not some massive mega fan of Pocket Pairs, by the way. I like Pal World. It has issues. There's a lot of things missing. I can play it. There's not a whole lot to it. It's a fun game, but there's not a whole lot to it. I would still rather see them use their smarts, which is what they're doing, to defeat Nintendo, who does not deserve to win, because Nintendo are claiming ownership of things that other big corporation video game companies so if Pocket Pair started to lose, the going theory is that a lot of those would start looking at Nintendo and helping Pocket Pair. If they don't help Pocket Pair, and that might be what the third-party submission was, it might have been one of the big corpos, because Nintendo are threatening more than just Pocket Pair with this. In their desperate attempt to just knock Pocket Pair out, they have been claiming things that are not owned by them, that are very much used by bigger, much more wealthy companies. Nintendo have stepped into a freaking minefield by just being overly litigious. Again. Not the first time. You can replace creature capture games with people capture games. That concept's been around forever. True. I mean, not putting them in objects, but Conan Exiles. I mean, what? The issue with the summoner thing. We will get to the game eventually, guys. I swear to the gods. This is just too interesting. Moves to a location and attacks patent is that violates every single game that has ever included summon minions. Exactly. You can't summon a thing. It moves to location and attacks. You summon a thing and it attacks is already every Final Fantasy. I do not get the sing-song joke. Horsey. You're a little stud horsey, weirdo. Friar Scoob. Thanks, man. I appreciate the subscription. You beautiful bastard. You're currently on a 4-month streak. I love you, man. Thank you. Your alerts are not working. I'm noticing. I am very much noticing, because nothing stopped me talking. I have been very... this is not an excuse. I have been exceedingly busy lately. More so than I'm used to being, and I know I've said that before. I am more busy than I've ever been in my life. This is just ridiculous. This weekend I intend to move everything from Stream Elements over to Mix It Up. If I can. If I've got the time, and I will try to at least get some of that done on Sunday. Stream Elements is too unreliable. It keeps going down. As it is, I don't even know when I get a new follower anymore. Sometimes subscriptions work, sometimes they don't. And I cannot rely on that. Like, Stream Elements has proven itself completely unreliable. It can be relied on for the vault button at the bottom if people want to donate money to expanding the stream and the shenanigans that I do. I would recommend using the vault below in my about me or whatever it's called. But that is all they've been usable for, because that goes straight to PayPal. Yeah, PayPal. That's the one. As evil as PayPal is, and as much as I hate them for not allowing me to buy games on Steam anymore, for us to do, and I have to do it the long way around, I can just pull everything out of PayPal straight to an account. So, yeah. Every rant Ty goes on, chat just goes running further away. That is definitely, I've finally caught up to having scrolled down fully, so I'm almost caught up. Interrupty is whining, and tell him to fix his alerts. My alerts are currently going to have to be fixed off stream. I can't fix them on stream, but I am really thankful, man. That being said, the Catlink gun should work. Why didn't that work? Connecting to browser source. Browser source is right here. Hang on. What? That should work. What? Okay, hang on a second, because that K-Bonk, there's no update. Connecting to browser source. It has a browser source. The browser source is fine. What the hell is going on? Is this going to be one of those things where I have to restart my whole computer? Yeah, that can wait. Vitals, no. It should be redeems. Here it is. K-Bonk. Let's give that a quick refresh. It might work. It is not working. K-Bonk is bugged out completely. There is something wrong with the API. Either something's wrong with the API, or I don't know what's going on. I have not updated OBS yet. K-Bonk needs to, that K-Bonk won't have a problem with that. K-Bonk has to be forcibly updated via literally moving files. So that shouldn't be a problem. OBS hasn't been updated, which means it's the computer being a bitch. I will have to restart it. And the moment I restart it, everything will probably work. That has happened before. So I guess we are without fun redeems this stream. I am so sorry, guys. At this rate, I'm just gonna get frickin' tits. I know I've said it before, but I can't keep having things break like this. It's getting ridiculous. And I can't trust stream elements, so Mix It Up has functioned just fine, so I guess we're just gonna move everything. Fine. TikTok, looks like your new look broke some Twitch alerts, Ty. My new look shouldn't break anything, because that is purely via RahiTuber. That doesn't interact with any alerts at all. Honestly, Pokemon stagnation comes entirely down to Game Freak, because of all the spin-off games that aren't made by Game Freak are actually good. Correct. Game Freak are lazy. Straight up, I'm gonna say it. Game Freak are lazy. Ladders. Game Freak's innovation was ladders in the new game. Oh, piss off. Not you specifically, but Game Freak can piss off. Oh my god, guys! We got ladders working in the game! We have ladders in Pokemon now! We have had ladders functioning since the 1980s in sprite-based games. Lazy! 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 Goddamn lazy! And I stand by that. Right. Whoa! We're being raided, and we have no alert! Susie, do the thing anyway!
Very well, my lord. Attention all forces! All forces to designated defensive positions. We are being raided. So if you could kindly take the abominations up there, I'm sure every one of the raiders can take on at least one alone, right?
Susie, the gate's still broken.
Oh, for...
What the hell?
What's going on, boss?
I don't know. Everything's breaking.
Boss, I think you have a lot of problems.
I agree, and I don't know what's going on. Anyway, hello, and
welcome to the shenanigantry.
yes, that. Also, I am Tyroki, glorious villain. Everything is breaking, and I'm still having a great time. That sounds like a lot of work, but I'll try. You're good. I'm sure you'll manage. I mean, if you, I can't get the gates are kind of broken at the moment. The abominations broke them. So, if you would like to go down to the pit, it's on floor 7 or 8. There's a hidden door that leads to the research area. Yeah, things are broken at the moment, so I'm gonna need you guys to just I need you to take yourselves down there to go fight them. Any of you who survive will get a free donut and coffee. Also, hello, I'm Tyroki, glorious villain. I do what I want. This is not my normal form. However, it is a new form. It's not complete, however, as if I shout, it doesn't have the swirly eyes yet. But the man who's working on it is excessively busy. I really can't count above 5, so you can only count to 4. Wait, no, above 5. Oh, so you can count to 5. Holy crap, you're doing even better than the song. Don't mind me. I've been sitting here ranting about how hilarious it is that Nintendo's had a one of its patents thrown out. So, but that doesn't mean that that Pocket Pair has won yet, but it's still hilarious. Right, so Zid is down for 12 days. I've been ranting for like half an hour, no, longer than half an hour, so I should really get this in gameplay. Hello everybody, I'm Tyroki, glorious villain. I do what I want, and what I want is to play BattleTech, and BattleTech is good times. Unfortunately, we'll hit that financial report and we're going to be in trouble. So what we're going to do is we're going to push forward, get our big gun, and then we're going to go do some mission. Bound in Shadows, first time raider chat. Thank you for the first time and coming in as a raider. How you doing? It's good to see you all. I appreciate you all coming. All right, what do we have? We have Capellans and we have Merrics. We want to do both of these. Both of these are good right now. We could get lucky and get things that we want. For those coming in, you probably haven't seen in the past streams what we've been up to. I have a Helepolis, which we have taken off the artillery of and put on a cannon. Amongst other things. We have a Cataphract, which is brand new as of last stream. We have set up the Cataphract with 2 pulse rifles and a ERPPC with FCS for the lot of it. We have this Thunderbolt, which I genuinely cannot remember what we did outside of adding a rack to. And we have a series of other things, including a absolute monster of a Hunchback, which we will be renaming to the Hellback. There it is. The Hellback is made of flamers. It doesn't matter if it is a cold map, a hot map, whatever. I have found that even on a cold map, it had better be a blizzard out. This can still cause ammo explosions, and we are happy about it. By the way, Nessie, have you ever played BattleTech, MechWarrior, anything of the sort? Oh, that's a good point, actually. On that note, let's get you a shout out because I am so far out of myself today. You were playing BattleTech. Ha! How'd your game go? Were you playing any of the mods? What difficulty were you up at? How was it going? Sorry, I know I've been a bit oh, that was a long rant of laughing at Nintendo. Anywho, so we have a Hunchback here with 5 heavy flamers, 2 SRM6s with Inferno ammo. This is a better fire starter. Unfortunately, it doesn't move at the speed of a fire starter, but 4.7 is more than enough to get around. This has held the line quite nicely. By the way, your hydration alert is borked or off. Yes, everything Stream Elements seems to be dead. again, except for the raid one. The raid message is working. I don't understand what's going on with Stream Elements, but we're going to move away from it as soon as I can. Indeed, I'm pretty new at it, though. Just started my first career mode. Aha! I don't have any mods yet, but they look awesome. So I was looking at BattleTech earlier just to see who was on, and I saw one person who was up there with a massive amount of viewers, and then I saw 3 others, and one of the titles said that they this is their first career, and that might have been you. So nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I skipped vanilla and went straight to BTAU. So BattleTech Advanced is basically, if you've ever played MechWarrior 5 Mercs, think YAML. It's yet another mech lab for BattleTech, basically. It gives all of the fun. So, you know, like, for example, this is probably not the best example mech for it, but we can make a lot of modifications. Let me see if I can find maybe... Oh, I ripped the Irby apart. We need to put that back in storage. So here we go. So you got things like this, the AES. So this adds 2 accuracy to all arm-mounted weapons. So equipment, fun things. We have different ammo types. We have modular armor. Do I trust an arm to have 2 medium X pulses and a really expensive piece of equipment? No, I do not. Which is why we put modular armor on there. And that is now 110 armor on that arm. That arm is tankier than any one point on the rest of this mech. You love MechWarrior 5 Mercs. Hey, you and me both. I still haven't played Shadows of Kerensky yet. We did a massive YAML plus Clan Invasion run about 1.5 years, 2 years ago. And I haven't been able to get back to it since, which is why we ended up playing BattleTech for the first time since I'd bought the game, which is, what, it's... How old is this game? It's at least 10 years, right? So we finally got back into playing it after all that time. And what do? I jumped straight into a mod. Because of course I did. But I like kitchen sink, you know? I like options. But the vanilla of this game is a really freaking good game. Campaign is worth playing. The jumping into a career is pretty good, but if you haven't done the campaign, I do recommend it. BattleTech Advanced does let you do campaign. For example, let me show you. The first Arano mission is right here. We have as much time as we'd like to go do it. We can go there, get it done, get no reward for it, and start furthering the story. We could also run over here and go do this one of unknown origin, which is actually does have a reward worth a damn. We're floating around here between the Taurian Concordat and the Federated Suns. I've been moving more into Taurian space, trying to find some actual challenge to... we're punching up. We are punching up so hard. And I'm having a great time doing it. So anyway, what we're going to need to do is we need to get the big gun back. I would like to get the Cataphract and the Thunderbolt back before we did missions. Simply because we are a lot of mech down right now. I did the campaign about 1 year ago, then came back now to try career, so I've forgotten a lot, but it's fun relearning. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It is a surprisingly tactical game for a game that's about giant mechs just charging at each other. So we'll get our big gun back. So hang on, let me think here a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be enough. That would be enough. No, wait, because the urban mech is useless, so 6. Ooh. Yeah, being a mech down while we're punching up, not the best choice. Not completely unworkable, just not the best choice. So naturally, we're gonna go do it. Let's push forward.
Almost completely out of cash.
I know. Ooh, hang on a minute. You should see the original tabletop version. So much math. I have seen somebody play it. So when I was streaming Clan Invasion, the Clan Invasion mod for MechWarrior 5, I was hanging out in the Discord for that, and I saw that Perp, the guy that, you know, the main dev for Clan Invasion, was in a VC and with a camera on. I was like, what the hell? And somebody else was in there with a camera on as well. I was like, okay. So I went in. It wasn't camera. They had a game, I think. Anyway, and they both had the full-blown quote-unquote character sheets for their mechs, and they were having a full-blown battle. One of them decided, so Perp decided to bring through 3 super heavies, and the other guy had nothing but Urbies. Urbies won. So for the same amount of points that it cost Perp for 3 super heavies full of stuff, you know, the super assaults or whatever they're called, the other guy spent on Urbies, including an arrow Urbie. You had an AC-10 Urbie. Like, they were all customized Urbies, and the guy brought those Urbies in and absolutely face rolled the 3 super heavies, because the Urbies have a ridiculous amount of power for the same cost as a big guy, because the big guy gets 1. And for that same cost, you get like 3 or 4 Urbies. It was a shit show. It's calculated by battle value, so 1 super heavy is like 10 Urbies. Dude brought in a full-blown frickin' armada of goddamn Urbies. It was hilarious to watch. Granted, it was slow, but yeah. Fire Mandrill claims region. Establishes homeworlds. Erdvin, Clan Fire Mandrill homeworlds. The Fire Mandrill saga has finally had its main story revealed. The bulk of Clan Fire Mandrill was moving rimwards around the edge of the inner sphere, raiding as it went for resources to fuel the journey. Upon reaching the former worlds of the Rimworld's Republic's long-abandoned Erdvin province, the clan set down roots and has established control over 8 planets, declaring them the Fire Mandrill homeworlds. In a prepared statement, Khan Amanda Carroll had this to say: "With this action, we, the true inheritors of the way of the clans from the Great Father, establish a realm where all true clan warriors are welcome. Here we make our home, and here we will fulfill the true destiny of the clans." Local Lyran, Commonwealth, and Circinus Federation authorities expressed great concern about the new, possibly quite hostile clan on their doorstep. Almost immediately, raids by the Fire Mandrills have shown these concerns to be well-founded. Battle value is affected by weight and tech. So yeah, most super heavies need super tech to run it, so it's worth a metric ton. Whereas Urbies, well, Urbies are cheap. Even up-teched, they're cheap. I think it was, and I think the guy was, I think Perp was running 3 125s, 130s, something like that in terms of weight. So man, it was definitely a sight. Hegemony's sons, border war heats up. Terran hegemony. The hegemony has struck back against the Federated Sons for their recent aggression. The THAF has engaged in attacks against a number of border planets with the intent to oust the Sons regiments defending them. This comes as the attacks against the hegemony's planets have slowed due to stiffer than expected resistance from hegemony forces. Reports indicate that Marshal Sandoval was expecting tighter defenses and was not prepared for an extended battle for the disputed planets. The THAF's fierce resistance has given the Marshal pause. This comes as First Prince Catherine Steiner Davian urges Marshal Sandoval to withdraw his forces from the hegemony. Truly, things look bleak for Sandoval's invasion. Damn, Kendra Sains has raided New India. Well. Have a drink? Okay. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Alright, let's get out of there. The fighting down at the Corian Tordat. Don't mind me. I have not been waking up for this. There's a good reason why I would normally start streaming about 30 minutes ago. It takes me ages to wake up these days. All right, let's get going. Da-da-da. But yeah, I'm surprised that they're not, you know. Federated Suns invade the Taurian Concordat at Taurus. Holy crap, they're going straight for Taurus. Why are we here? We could be in the fight. The Corian to Cordat. Let's see. Jansen's hold. 3 days until the fighting starts. It would take us 27 days to get there, but we could actually be part of the fight. 41 days until the fighting starts at Taurus. We are going... No. 4.5. 4.5. We're not big enough yet. Ooh. I would have gone for that one, though. 10 days? Guys, we're going there. I'm really tempted to actually fight for the Oregons, even though I've been beating the crap out of them just for shits and giggles. 3 days until the fighting starts. 13 days until the fighting starts. Okay, let's go there, because then we can get all nice and happy with the Federated Suns again. We haven't lost any of our faction shenanigans. Wow, brain is not braining at the moment. I really need that appointment later, guys. Hopefully she cracks my neck. Not, you know, hopefully she cracks those points that are blocking me. It's blocking my key. Warning. Okay, guys, I am having a day. Holy crap. Anywho, warts and all, Serini! How you doing, Serini? We're just gonna push forward. I'm aware! Gonna push forward. Get our big gun. We need the big gun. Oh, we got a cataphract as well. We are not getting the thunderbolt yet.
Nearly broke, Commander.
Okay. Early in the morning, Dr. Murad knocks on your door excitedly. Commander, we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'm not supposed to share this, but Morgan Kell contacted me directly. He needs my expertise to study a rare piece of lost tech. Morgan Kell? Born 2986, Morgan Kell first rose to prominence in 3004 when he, his cousin Arthur Luvon, and Katrina Steiner were forced into the periphery by Archon Alessandro Steiner. Masquerading as pirates under the banner of the Red Corsair, they eventually made their way back into the Inner Sphere and overthrew the Archon. After Arthon Luvon's death, Morgan Kell and his brother Patrick founded the Kell Hounds mercenary unit. While initially dismissed by the greater mercenary community, the Kell Hounds rapidly rose to become one of the preeminent mercenary commands in the Inner Sphere. In 3016, Morgan Kell engaged Yorinaga Kurita, commander of the Second Sword of Light, in single combat. It was a move designed to save the lives of Kell's unit, and it succeeded. Kurita was unable to kill Kell, and the duel ended in a stalemate. Afterward, Kel disbanded the majority of the Kel Hounds, put the remainder under the control of his brother Patrick, and retired to a life of self-imposed exile at the St. Marinus House Monastery on Zanaya. He remains there to this day. Slow down. The Morgan Kel? I know! He's a living legend! Dr. Murad smiles widely. Unfortunately, there aren't many records on how 400-year-old technology works. I know it's a lot to ask, but if you can grant me 1 week, 500,000 Seabells, and a dozen mech-techs, I think we can really help him. Not a bad potential ally, right? I will commit all resources. You're good. Go. After Dr. Murad returns from helping Morgan Kel, she calls you to the command center. A hollow vid of Kel shimmers in the air. I regret not going to you directly, Commander, but my self-imposed exile hasn't kept the Curtans from hunting for me. It's hard to know who I can trust anymore, but I took a calculated risk with Dr. Murad. She tells me that it's due to your contributions that she finally made the breakthrough she needed. I'll send over a little bonus for her exceptional work, something from my time in the periphery. Oh, one more thing. Kel pauses, stroking his beard. If you ever hear any tales about a phantom mech, don't correct them. The holovid blinks out, and Kel vanishes. You gain 2 double heatsink kits! Gods, we needed those! You lose 500 grand. Worth it! Abso-freaking-lutely worth it! Worth every C-bill! The company suffers a 10 tech point penalty for 7 days. Worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it! Abso-freaking-lutely worth it! God damn, that was worth it! We won't be able to apply them yet. But, oh boy, was it this one? Yeah, this needs it. Worth it, worth it, worth it. It was in here, somewhere down. No, up. You're blind, Ty. Come on, take off the heat sinks. Get off. Be gone, demon. Worth it, worth it, worth it. So damn worth it. Granted, all the mech techs are down. We shouldn't be doing this right now, and we won't. We'll do this eventually. Worth it. Worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it, worth it. Yes. What? What'd I do? How much does that cost? Each of those would be 2 million in the store. Why? Oh, right. All our mech techs are currently down. We have no mech techs for 7 days. I literally threw every bit of resource at helping him. Worth it. No, to do the refit, 100 and something days. We have no mech techs. The moment we get the mech techs back, all of that'll be fixed. But we are low on money. I'm aware we're low on money. We have 2 missions we can do here. One beats up the Capellan scumbags, and the other beats up mercenaries. No, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Calculated. If in doubt, I have mech pieces I can sell. Calculated. We're good. I thought this through. Don't worry about it. In that brief moment, I thought this through because I already knew we were going to do these 2 missions. And once we do these 2 missions, we're then going to move off to war. Okay, we need to find someone we can punch in the throat for just over 500,000 to avoid bankruptcy. Also, we need to not die doing it. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You thinking this through is what scares us. All right. We're going to war. Well, not yet, but we'll be going to war soon. Don't worry about it. That's where we'll make a shitload of cash. All right, so everybody, actually, that's a good point. There are people who were not here last time. So you may notice one of the urban mechs is gone. In fact, the second urban mech is going into storage right now. And the reason for that, there's a very good reason for that. We have updated Midnight. Midnight will now be in this beautiful bastard right here. Midnight as our primary sniper. She does have the improvement to all things energy weapons. Currently has an ERPPC, the PPC FCS like she had in the Urban Mech, but now she has 2 plasma rifles with FCS each and a lower arm on each. Her accuracy is my gods. Plus, it's got the Cataphract improved targeting for another +1 accuracy. Midnight is currently looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 accuracy off the mech itself, +1 from her piloting skills, gunnery skills. She is looking at +5 accuracy. 5. With every one of these weapons. Oh, this is good. This Cataphract may be lightly armed, but god damn if it's not accurate. This is the kind of thing that makes your boss happy. A evil genius with a 3000 IQ plan. What could go wrong? Ha! IQ. Those tests don't test for intelligence. They test for your ability to regurgitate information. Bah-ha-ha, I tell you. Bah-ha-ha! I can't regurgitate information worth a damn because I can't remember it. But would you call me unintelligent? I can do some stupid stuff from time to time, but so can all the geniuses. Just depends what topic you're dealing with. Me, I just have fun. That's my goal. That is my goal in life, is to have fun and entertain you all, sir. Hee. Right, let's put the assassin there for now. I want the Cataphract at the front. Then we can have the assassin. Once we get the Thunderbolt, we have a spot for it for a full 8 mix. Then we've got the Marsden, the Pegasus, the Nightshade. Ty has 0 intelligence, 300 whiz. That's not true. I mean, I definitely have a hell of a lot of wisdom, but even then, you know, even with a lot of wisdom, I can be a complete idiot. That's just how it is. Anybody who thinks that they are supremely intelligent is basically just hiding the fact that they're a moron in a lot of situations. Some situations, they're incredible. A lot of situations, not so much. Right, Icky goes into the Chimera. Midnight gets her new Cataphract. Who has the Hellback? Hellback was Chuckles. Zid gets the Assassin. Polecat gets the White, I believe. The Anubis, I can't remember who was in the Anubis. I think that was Melly now. Yeah, Melly's in the Anubis. Wait. Oh yeah, Ninja's mech isn't done yet. He gets the Thunderbolt. Marsden is Swooshy. Pion is the Pegasus. My mouse is apparently bugging out. Everything is breaking. Tank is in there. There we go. All right, here we go. All right, let me check here. I would call you unintelligent, as so many times I can only angry if you look like this at yourself. What the heck are you talking about, Hoylepa? I mean, real talk, I'll admit to your face that I've suffered brain damage from various concussions over the years. Yeah, I caused one myself. I bashed my head against a frickin' concrete wall until somebody had to pull me off it. Man, I was not in a good mental place back then. And that was about 10 years ago. No, 16 years ago. That was ages ago. Damn. Yeah. That caused long-lasting issues. But I'm trying to have fun, you know? Pretty sure concussions where a good chunk of depression comes from. Because you know you should function better and you don't. Not all, but some. Deploy! Nothing if more fairly dispensed by the Lord than intelligence, because everybody thinks he's more than enough. What Lord? Wait, are you calling me Lord Tyroki? Ha ha! Oh, ha ha! Ah! Yes, yes, yes! And my lairs, my little fiefdom. Yes, yes, yeah! No, I mean, wah! Don't mind me. Just spilling a drink. It's okay. The stuff writes itself. Huh. Is it looking like we're not really... Oh, nope, there it goes. It's alive! It's alive! I thought it was dead, but it's alive! And it's taking its sweet time, but at least it's doing something. Ty, if you were a lord, you'd charge a donut tax, as in your tax would be people giving you a donut. Hey, I only need one. I don't need a crap load of donuts. Jeez. I gotta watch my belly, okay? I'm working on it, but it's still a little bit dad bod. Still, guys, guess what? Guess what? Yesterday? Okay, you'll never actually guess. It's gym related. Here, guess. It's gym related. Guess what I did at the gym? I'm actually really proud. It was leg day yesterday. Oh. I'm actually coming to love leg day. You got wedgied by a gym bro? That is not a thing that happens. You got hit on by a chick? That is not a thing that happens. Actually, that more happens online than it does in real life. What? The problem with the donut tax is you are bound to have a hole in your budget. Oh, god damn it. You got hit on by a gym bro? No, I don't get hit on by people. No, no, no. It's kind of looking like you guys give up. Yep, definitely looking like you guys give up.
6th Confederation Reserve Cavalry. Forces retreating to the Zarya. Darius, you sound kind of bored.
Yeah.
Still not clear as to how many enemy units are out there, but Maya's keeping an eye out. Affirmative. If I spot him, I'll give you a holler. You're up against Shang Shao's Nintendo arcade rages. We're a top scoring outfit in the regiment. We're going to pad it even further. You're gonna pad it even further.
The leg press machine does have a rather dirty reputation. No, I didn't get hit on by the leg press machine, but it was to do with the leg press machine. I did a personal best on the leg press. Yeah, it's basically Nintendo. Oh, by the way, Mephisto! Nintendo has been denied one of their patents by the Japanese patent office. It's a starting point, but so let me get to. Okay, so I I did 5 reps. It was only 5, but we went well above what I've been able to do before. I was up to 205 kilograms before. Don't get me started again. Okay. From 205 kg on the leg press, my trainer went, you know what, you did that way too easily. I was listening to Ailstorms to buy an anchor, and I was really into it at the time, so I was just freaking thrashing my arms around video. You're a f***ing wanker, we're gonna punch you right in the balls. We're the f***ing anchor. So fuck you all. I was pumped, like absolutely pumped. So the madman put an extra 40 kg on. 245 kg, I did 5 reps. Now, normally when we do a new one, I'm only meant to do 1, but I was so pumped up that I did 5. That's 540 pounds, by the way, for the Americans out there. 540 pounds. 5 reps. Yeah. It is a personal best, and it beats my previous personal best by a good chunk. Oh, it's been a fortnight of personal bests, actually, because I did 100. I did 110. Was it 110? Yeah, I think it was 110 kg or 120 deadlifts. And last time I did 100, I struggled to do a 3rd rep. So I did 2, and then I got to half of one, and I just and I dropped it. I wasn't gonna pull. I wasn't gonna pull anything. I wasn't gonna push myself too hard, so I ended up dropping it. And then last week I did it, and we did 100 kg. I did 3 reps of it and went, I can kind of do this. And then he's like, okay, try this. Put an extra 5 on each side. Right. Come on, do it. And so I did 1. I was like, 1. I was like, yeah. And then I was like, I feel like I can do a 2nd. So I did a 2nd. And the trainer's like, now do a 3rd. And I was like, and freaking couple of people had gathered around, a couple of the regulars, because I've been in there for a couple of years. I've got a couple of people going, come on, you can do this. I'm like, and I did it, and we were like, yeah, buddy. It was freaking awesome. I was right after one of the girls did her personal best with a 200 kg hip thrust. Gave her a fist bump for that one. It's like, yeah. So then I'm freaking doing this, and we're all just like, yeah. I like our gym. Our gym is fun. There's only one dickhead at our gym, and he's a womanizer, and I don't like him. I don't like his behavior. But other than that, like, everybody else is just friendly at our gym. Everybody has a good time. God damn! You got hit by Automod for misogyny? Fuck off, Twitch. This is words used by Australia and New Zealand quite happily. You can back right on off, Automod. I'm allow it. Those are the actual lyrics. Those are the lyrics. Yeah, those are the actual lyrics. Fuck off, Automod. Twitch needs a slap upside their head for all the systems going to shit. Anyway, that is boring talk.
Sensors are extremely effective in the cold, even though fog cuts down visibility. Trust your instruments, people.
Very good. Yeah, Automod doesn't like the C word. Yeah, Automod can fuck off. Granted, I've sworn a little bit too much for YouTube's taste too, but yeah, not too fussed. Right, so we need to go down there, past this facility, some kind of warehouse. we're gonna go for the road.
Consider it done.
Mm-hmm.
Moving to
Da da
position.
da da.
I copy. Certainly.
I don't think we're gonna catch anything quite yet.
Don't need to
Not
tell
for a
me
while, at
twice.
least.
On my way.
Oh, we may have to restart. I think Pion's blocked. Yeah, Pion can't go anywhere. Damn, can't even go through there.
Moving out.
We're not gonna restart. We'll have to leave Pion there. She'll be safe. She'll be fine, probably.
Aye, aye.
Yeah. Darius sounds like the flight attendant who doesn't fuck anymore. Oh, why did I half censor the giver and then straight up said the F? It's been a day. Automod doesn't like a whole lot of things. Automod honestly has been programmed to dislike things that are just standard fare in a variety of countries. It thinks things are bad that aren't. Automod is just
As you wish.
whoever has programmed things into Automod needs their head examined, because they clearly do not function as people anymore. They're more like robots or something of the sort. That's right, Twitch. I think you're being run by robots.
Moving to position.
Either that or complete and utter morons. Oh wait, we already knew that. Which is why TwitchCon happened. Ha ha! Take that. She can careful maneuvers down from there. Oh, she can? Okay. I'll do that. Keep in mind the flags are being placed for a multitude of languages. Yeah, probably. Except, you know, we're all talking English. We're all talking English here. It's the Queen's English. Okay. So careful maneuvers. Ah. So we can come up slowly or go down slow. Nope, we can go up. We can't go down. All right. Wait. You said we can go down using careful maneuvers? Okay. Okay, that's
Yes,
good.
Commander.
Game has been a bit wacky. I'm gonna end her turn and toy with her on the
Keeping
next
my
one.
heat low.
Alright.
I've got
So
your back.
tank, we don't really need him to go anywhere right now. We need everybody else to actually start moving.
Commander.
Polecat. Wait. We're on turn order? Oh, guys, we're on turn order. Wait, why are we on turn order? That usually only happens if we've seen an enemy. We haven't seen an enemy, right? I don't think we have.
Rolling.
We have. We've been found. All right. What you doing there, Mr. Enemy?
Good to go.
What you doing, buddy?
On my way.
Pion will get down there eventually. Once you select careful maneuvers, you're locked into it for that turn. Okay. I'll get to the edge of the thing and then we'll just go for broke.
Reporting.
All right, we have an unknown mech of unknown size and unknown origin. Oh wait, no, we know that what their origin is. They're Capellan. Scum.
I'll be there before you know it.
All right, Zed is good to go. Game has
Awaiting
decided that we are not worthy of music or anything of the sort. Icky is gonna... I mean, we may as well just push the
I
pass.
understand.
Pion will catch up. I'm not sure about me, but I'm now using a cannon and LRM 30, so I should be okay. I should be able to catch up, no problems. Keep to the side of the road so Swishy can keep up. We have met the enemy, and they are bad at piloting checks. Wait, what? I mean, it'd be hilarious if they can't see us.
Receiving you.
Go, Swishy, go! Nyum. Okay, next up. It's me! And I move at a speed that's no longer 1 or 2 tiles. I actually move somewhere now.
Full throttle.
God, look at the size of that thing. God damn. And I'm moving at the speed of sound just to try and aim that straight into somebody's cockpit. Be good. It'll be good that way.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, so Midnight is capable of 4 evasion.
Copy that.
Definitely gonna be living off armor. Yesterday they sucked at ammo checks. Oh yeah, they did. We've set them on fire and they just exploded.
Commander, I've got a Leopard inbound to your location. Guessing it's not friendly.
One would hope not. Bring him on! I need salvage.
I'm your spaniel.
I might hold. I don't know if they'll be able to fire if they get out the air. They'll be able to fire if they get out here. I'm tempted to hold just to see what they do. But nah, not worth it. Move! Move, fool! Get out the way! Up, incoming! Good thing we pushed for high. Oh my gods! Really? Fascum? I mean, good move, but holy shit, that positioning. That sucks! Dick move! Mia! Hello, Mia! Yes, unfortunately, the duckies aren't working. I don't know why K-Bonk has decided it does not want to grace us with its glorious presence. A lot of my alerts aren't working either. So, I mean, today is a Tech Hates Us day. And considering we just got Fascummed, I'm definitely believing it. Whoa!
Attention all forces! All forces to designated defensive positions! I know the alarms haven't gone off full stream! Now, get out there and defend the lair! But don't take the abominations. The abominations aren't working. The turrets don't appear to be working. I believe a lot of the armory door isn't currently working, so you may need to take your personal knives. I think engineering isn't working right now.
Holy crap, Susie, what in the lair is working?
The people?
Wow. Today is definitely a technology is not wanting to function day, huh?
Yeah. Still, at least we can welcome them to the shenanigan tree. If we don't want to fight, we can just bring them in for the coffees.
Yeah, bring them in for the coffees. If nothing's gonna work, we're not gonna get any fun out of the fight.
Very well. All forces, bring the raiders for coffee. To the cafeteria with them. Thank you, and welcome to the shenanigan tree.
Thanks, Susie. Hello, welcome. I am Tyroki, glorious villain. I do what I want, and what I want to do is play BattleTech because I freaking love this game. It's goddamn fun. Computer, what were you up to? You were playing Stray, from cats to mechs. Well, it makes sense. Wait, is Stray Japanese? Well, to be fair, BattleTech is American, but a good chunk of it did rip off a lot of the Japanese stuff. So there were definitely design stuff.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Oh gods, we're gonna have to go through the Fascum. Wait, can we skip the Fascum by going here? Stray has a lot of robots. It made sense in my head. That makes sense in my head too. How you doing? How was Stray? Don't mind me. Landmine explodes. Ah, crap. We had a little bit of a landmine go off, but that's okay. We're through it now. This was a beautiful play on the AI's part. I gotta say it. Bless you. Thank you. And also thank you for the first time chat. Jangle Cat. He's the Jangle Cat. The Jangle Cat. You'll find him in the jangles with the Jangle Cat. Yeah. I think you can blow up the Fascum, or rather, never mind. BD changed it, I think. Yeah, we tried that, remember? We tried that last campaign and it just wouldn't work. All right, so we're gonna move Pion to... I'm gonna go here and hope that we can actually move from there with the careful. Careful maneuvers, we're gonna activate... Oh, right, there's no point doing it this turn. We'll do that next turn. The game decided that one of our vehicles needs to be stuck. So we're gonna have to... I've just found out that careful maneuvers actually can get her out of that.
Talk to me.
Stray is lovely. I don't understand why I waited so long to play it. I also relatively short at 5-ish hours. That's probably why I haven't obtained it, to be honest. I like games that can last me quite a while. I've seen people play Stray, though. It looks fun. It's a cute little game. Very relaxing. What do we got? We have a... My gods, it's a Clint! 2 AC, 2 Wonder. A Spider. A Bulldog. And a 60-ton vehicle. We do not know what it is yet. An unknown mech. We don't know how heavy. Okay, okay. We can fix that. Let's move up here. Make tank harder to hit.
Affirmative.
We're not going to be able to see that one at the back yet, but we can now see it's a 35-tonner. So the mechs are disappointing. The tanks are workable. That is a PO Mark III. It's a Walk 10. Oh, tempting to fire. Tempting, very, very tempting. Where is the orange? What is the range on the probe? Not big enough. Okay, we're just gonna shoot the PO then. Fire!
Here we go.
Sensors impaired. Adorable, as all cats are. I agree. Absolutely adorable. I don't actually know where my long-haired orange floof is, but he's here somewhere. Mia wants to play Stray. She needs the dedicated meow button. Don't forget the push things off of ledges button as well. Oh yeah. If a cat's not trying to push things off ledges,
Yes, Commander.
is it really a cat? Very important question. I think Icky is probably the fastest one here. I am loath to have him run through, but oh well. Bam, bam, bam. Ew. That's a bit sore. Sore legs. Oh yeah. Probably should have upped his evasion, but oh well, c'est la vie. Wow. Was that the Clint?
Minimal damage.
Yeah, it's a Clint. Come here, you weirdo.
How might I help?
Can Zid get out into somewhere where we can actually start aiming? Yes, it's gonna hurt, but we have to do it. Very well, let's go. Let's get to it.
Certainly.
Oh. Yep. God damn. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good.
Confirmed.
Gonna have to be careful because they're probably gonna leg me. Here comes a 50-tonner. It's a chameleon. To change the subject, was that an orc joker on your team? Yeah. This is Tank Hair. Tank Hair is a human who has had his had facial reconstruction to such a degree that he looks like an orc, and because he is a clown, or at least has done a lot of stand-up comedy, he wears face paint. That's pretty much his backstory. He got up to some shit after his everything was destroyed by pirates and went on a giant revenge streak across the galaxy, ran out of money, and basically had to do, you know, effectively do tricks to make money.
Got it. No shooting. Just running.
Tank hair is bootyful. Yeah, so our custom start, we've started with members of the community and friends. I'm getting everybody slowly added to the game, but we haven't found any of our viewers or friends yet that aren't from the start, which I'm a little sad about because I'd like to get more people in. Swishy could get in here and actually get a shot out with the AC. 47% chance is more than enough for me to actually take a chance.
Firing.
I am amazed that even one of those SRM hits actually hit. They're really wanting tank. So our quote-unquote orc joker is in that little helicopter there. We really need to get him something a bit better, but for now, this is what the best we got. Let's see. If we aim across here, Midnight's accuracy is fantastic enough. I reckon she could hit a few things. 4 evasion and still 60% chance on the ERPPC. That is hilarious to me. All right, take the shots.
Affirmative.
God damn! This is why she's my sniper. Holy crap! There are so many mech wars available in BTA that finding any one person is a really tiny chance of happening. Oh, I'm aware. I tried to turn off a lot of them, actually. Pretty sure we did turn off a lot of them. But, hey, it is what it is. Can we aim from here with a sniper cannon? Can we hit anybody with the sniper cannon? No, we cannot. Well, then we're going to go with the alternative. The alternative is pick a target and give it hell. Chameleon. A lot of evasion. The PO Mark III. Good chunk of evasion. The Clint. Tempting. The Spider. Not so tempting. The Bulldog is still alive, but my God's Midnight. Holy crap. That thing is terrified right now. You know what, Clint? Screw you, Clint. Eat this. LRM 30. It may not be much. It may only be 30. Oh, good gods.
There they are. Oops.
There they are, Commander. I have eyes on a 6th Confederation Reserve Cavalry Lance headed your way.
Oh boy! We had to go through Fescom and we are getting absolutely reamed on our legs. Oh dear, and that's... Are those all tanks?
Warned, there may to be multiple enemy lances out there. Take them out, Commander.
We were? Darius, you didn't tell me shit. I'm blaming Darius for this one. Oh, fuck off. Wow. I am hating this pass.
Ready for orders.
Who keeps doing this? Whoever they are, they're out there somewhere. Frickin' fast cam. God damn it, our legs are... I'm pretty sure Pion will die trying to go across there. She'll have to somehow go up there. I am very much gonna die trying to go across there. I am probably gonna have to come up here. There is no choice. I cannot afford to lose so much on fast cam. Oh, crap. All right, well, the white is doing okay. It's only got to go across one mine or one cluster. I'm loath to have it out on its own, but at the very least, we can get a good chunk of evasion. Yo, Merc, I heard you like Fascom, so I put Fascom on the Fascom so you can step on landmines while you step on landmines. I know, and it's a beautiful place for it, but at the same time, screw the enemy. for a double fast cam.
I am the win.
I mean, I tried to get through, but god damn. God damn. All right. All right. I need vengeance. I know I'm aiming the wrong side here, but... Oh, no, never mind. Right side. I'm good. I'm happy. That thing's dead. Screw that. Pull the fingers. Collectively pull the fingers, everybody. Give your I don't care energy. Look at all the fields.
Barely hit, Commander.
All right, Melly. Melly's the only one that actually managed to get through practically unscathed. Currently, I am loath to have her go that far out on her own. However, it would give anti-evasion, which would be fantastic right now. I'm tempted to have her run out and probe. If I go over here, am I going to hit that mech? Sorry, that tank. I am going to hit the tank. Am I going to be able to shoot the tank? No. So let's focus on the mechs. That is a heat problem. That's geothermal. We did fix the assassin's heat issues, so not as big a problem as it looks. But I'm going to avoid it still anyway. All right, here we go.
Turbo.
I still don't think I'm going to find out what that one is, but... Activate the probe.
Sensors locked on.
Nice! Okay. You can use careful maneuvering to walk through fast cam. Oh! Yeah, but you also get no evasion doing so. Meaning you're going to get absolutely ravaged even trying, right? Alright, let's careful maneuvering our way down here.
Copy that.
Yeah, in the middle of combat, careful maneuvering is horrible. Too slow. Alright, tank. If we have him come out here, we'll actually be able to see what these enemies are. I don't like that they have so much elevation on him. That means their accuracy is going to be better. And I am loath to do that right now. I do want to know what this little shit is. Let's go here. That'll let me see.
Roger that.
Use jump jets in fast cam. What jump jets? I took most of the jump jets off. Believe me, I'm already feeling that as a mistake. All right, Clint, take this.
Aye, aye.
Yeah. Get smacked. All right, next up we have Icky.
You have orders?
Icky. Go eat the Clint. See that thing right there? Yeah, that thing right there. You see him? Get him.
Have no doubt it will be done.
Get him! Fire!
Target confirmed. Solid connection on that one.
No, that was very wide, Icky. Come on, that was not that solid. That was all over the place. I mean, sure, I suppose that's the definition of a solid connection, but god damn it, man.
Awaiting orders.
All right, Zid. Oh god, Zid is bleeding out? Crap! When did that happen? Oh, they actually got a hit to the head. Crap! Okay, then there's no choice. We can't go anywhere. We need to first aid, and we're just gonna have to block for him. That's all right. They're going after something else. I'm okay with that. White can take it. All right, Chuckles. If I just run straight through, we are gonna take a lot of pain and suffering. If I run over here, we're not gonna be able to really get anything to bear. I hate all of it. Okay. It's not enough. It's not enough. All right, maybe I can... Nope, I'm gonna hit so many mines. If I go over here, I won't. But if I go over here, I'm not gonna be able to hit it much either. There's so many! How dare. Okay, if I go over here, it's not as many.
Going full throttle.
Okay, we're not going to be able to get a good hit. We're not going to take that. Not yet. We'll get there. Who's up? Swishy.
Ready for orders.
Oh, crap baskets. This is going to hurt. Well, I kind of need her out of the way, too. All right, Swish. You're going to have to take this. It's going to hurt because it's a tank. But if anything could take it, it's certainly Swoosh. All right, go Swoosh!
Roger. Full speed.
Okay. Okay, it's manageable. That's definitely manageable. Swooshy's all good. All right, Swooshy! Threaten the enemy! Yeah, leave the acid on.
Target acquired.
Nice! No evasion, real stable though. Oh, I know, but it's painful.
Standing
All right. Midnight is not gonna continue going through all of that. Midnight is gonna actually come up here where she can do her best sniping. Oh, that accuracy though. Wow, is that accuracy against a 7 evasion? Holy crap, that's not bad. I'm gonna see if I can slowly get her up to the top. If not, c'est la vie. Heat is gonna suck a little.
Go into full throttle.
I will take those shots. There is no reason not to, except for maybe not the plasma rifles, because, yeah. We want to keep some ammo for the rest of the fight. This is going to be a pretty long one, I think. All right, fire!
Target locked.
Come on, Midnight. No.
Failed to connect.
Yep, I see that. I see that. You missed. Whoop, 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 whoop. My turn. All right, where can I go? I should probably start moving over here so that I can actually get to most enemies. I want to bring that frickin' cannon to bear. That's gonna make a difference. Right, we could give the Clint hell. That's a Raven over there. That's... Oh, the Raven's got mortars. That explains why it's a pain in the butt. All right, well, a little bit too evasive and I moved, so... How about we eat that PO alive? No more walks. Get out of here. It's a lot of misses, but it was a lot of hits. I'll take it. Alrighty. Now. Are you kidding? What is this, frickin' Comstar?
Another hostile leopard inbound, Commander, marking its destination.
Seriously, is this Comstar? Did we walk into a Comstar frickin' hornet's nest?
Yes, Commander.
God damn skeezy Capellans. Fine. Be that way. As if it's going to stop me. You'll never stop me. You'll never take me alive, Copper. Where can we... We come up here. Where do we want to hit the spider? We kind of want to just run up and hit it from the front. So we could get a little bit of extra evasion. We are going to get a little hot. We're going to get hot anyway. And I'm already hot.
Moving fast.
We're going to fire these off directly into the front. Take this, sucker!
Still on the let me
Up.
borrow their pom-poms and skirt, because I'm damn excited
Didn't
now.
lose anything of value. Okay, that's unfortunate. Oh, hi. Hi, bye? Bye, hi? Alright, Pion is
Commander.
incapable of movement right now. Careful maneuvers again. That gets her out. She's now
Roger that.
usable except for fast cam, which is going to be slow going. Where could we get her through faster? Not really any, like maybe over here? Maybe we could have her come along here and get through. Yeah, nah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Pion is gonna struggle to get to this fight. The Fascum definitely didn't help. Pew, pew, pew. You're gonna die. I'm gonna kill you right now.
Showing minor damage.
I'm coming for you, Raven. I'm coming for you right now, actually.
Waiting for orders.
Melly! Sick it! I'm sick and tired of you and your Fescum bullshit! Enough! Fescum!
Talk to me.
I will have to have the assassin slow boated out. Probably by the looks of things. So I am definitely taking glorious vengeance here. Tank, sick it!
Affirmative.
Sari, you can't tell me what to do. Fire!
Confirmed.
Get it. Get it.
What's the plan?
Get it! Can't get Icky into the back. We won't be able to get a good hit. Icky's more important for dealing with other things right now. Like going up and smacking a Spadoo. Chase the squirrel, Icky. Chase the squirrel. Wait, what the hell? I saw that. It was a 30-tonner of some kind. Couldn't get a good sight on it, though. The MRMs might be a waste here. So naturally, we're going to fire them anyway. Stressed? Just bail! Ah, whatever. It's got a medium laser. Guess that's not that
Reporting.
threatening. Alright, so the assassin's legs are looking really bad. If I run forward through the 6, it's gonna just not help whatsoever. Let's careful maneuvers to that one and then we'll run. That being said, while we're there, can we get a good shot on that thing? I would count 13 as good enough right now.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, I would count it as good enough right now. There they go. All right, we got rid of the Spadoo. That Raven still has to die.
Standing
Chuckles! You're not going after the Raven. You've got bigger things to go for right now. Chuckles, you could go disable the Clint. I would like you to actually start chasing the Chameleon if possible. But for now, as the best thing you can get is going to be that Clint, as the Chameleon is way too evasive. Let's just unload.
Let's go. Critical.
Well, there goes its leg, and it's knocked down, and it's in fire, and it's overheating, and ammo explosion. God damn, the Hellback is fun. I think that's turning into my favorite mech so far. The Hellback is evil. I know I changed this name from the water cannon, but the water cannon just didn't flow off the tongue. The Hellback is easy to remember. It's right then and there, and yeah. Okay, the
Not
assassin.
much armor left in that location.
I'm more than aware you're getting pelted. It's not my fault you got fast-skimmed over and over and over again. Right, Swooshy. Can you get that Raven in any way, shape, or form? You could if you went there. How good a hit? Good enough. Shoot. Kill it. End its existence.
Locking on.
Some acid. Some good shots. It's unsteady. The Clint gets back up. And then promptly explodes. He's panicked. He's overheating.
Minimal.
He's tried to fire. He's left. Nope, somebody left. What was it? The Clint? It was the Clint. And Clint, the Clint has run away. All right, midnight. The chameleon is completely open for being shot at. I can't get Midnight some good evasion. One evasion is gonna have to do for now. But what I can do is I can move her up,
Roger that.
activate the plasma rifles, look straight at my enemy, and say, suck it.
Roger that.
Oh, that 3-punch is nasty! I wish my turn wasn't so far down because, you know, being able to target, predict, and stuff would be great right now. But what I am going to do is I'm going to come in. I finally get to look at an enemy. I'm going to look at the chameleon. I'm going to look at the chameleon with dead fire and a sniper cannon. And I'm going to say goodbye. It's still alive, but damn! Ooh! Oh my god!
Spotted another 6th Confederation Reserve Cavalry lance closing on your position, Commander. You might want to actually leave. I really hope that's the last of them. Commander, that new lance is part of our contractual obligations. Engage and destroy them.
My god, Darius! How many did you miss? 3 dropships worth? How many did you miss? All right, so we got a Hunter, LRM-15s. We got Thunderbolt 15. We have, holy crap, that needs to die. The Maxim Hover Transport is my big enemy over there. Yeah. Oof.
I live to serve.
Spicy. Very, very spicy. What we might do... We're not going to move into the fire. Through the ice and the fire. Get it? Because there's fire in the trees and we're in a cold map. Right, chameleon. That's pretty open. There is a good chance we could take it out. Striker is LRM-15. An AC-10 there. There's a lot of vehicle. I'm going to be a stubborn bastard and try and take out all my enemies.
Let's go.
Because of course I am. Right! Fire!
Here it comes.
Okay. That was pretty good. It was a good amount of damage. A little spread, but that's something. I am going to kill you. I am going to kill you so freaking hard. You will never, ever, ever grace the gene pool again. That is how hard I'm going to kill you.
I hear ya.
Right, Raven, where can we aim at you that's going to take you out? We could do it from the front. I want to get you from the back, but that is not enough evasion given the amount of SRM coming your way, so... we're gonna haul ass. Gonna turn around with 8 evasion. Gonna look at our enemy, square in the eyes.
Got it. Max speed, no
And then
shooting.
Mel is going to activate the target prediction. And then fire.
Firing everything I've
Won't
got.
help her, but it'll help somebody, I hope. I don't know what the radius of that is. If that's the entire... Like, nobody's told me if that is the entire map wide for all my allies. Or if that is in a specific radius. So I actually have no idea. But... God damn. Sean would die just going through all of that. They keep locking down my assassin. This is one of my primary damage mechs. It's a good choice on their part, but it's anger-inducing for me. Alright, can we go through there? No, because we've already moved. Of course, forgot about that. Alright, what do we got? I'm gonna have to risk it.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to risk it. I can't keep careful moving through.
I've got your back.
Not while this Raven's still alive. Go for a high point. Is that gonna be max? Yes. Go for a high point that lets you turn a little better. See, Stream Elements is telling me to drink again. It's working again, finally.
Roger that.
But I have to move away from this service. If the service is not reliable, the service is not really service. Icky! I don't know why it keeps doing that, but I don't know. Doesn't matter. What matters is Icky is basically going to come over here. What do we got? That's on the right-hand side. That would be preferable here, but he is going to be... He's going to be knock-aroundable if I don't phantom, so I'm going to phantom up. I'm going to come in here. Hope that he doesn't go so wide that he hits my freaking white, because that'll suck. Icky, I need you to aim. Oh, yeah!
Hostile eliminated.
4 salvageable parts. We can get a chameleon. I know Tank's gonna look at me and be like, chameleons suck. Don't you do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It's a free mech. It's a bigger mech than some of the ones we've got.
Yes, Commander.
It's worth, damn it. It's worth it. All right, the assassin is getting slowed down. Oh, gods. The assassin is going to get legged the moment he goes through. Shit. This is really bad. He's going to have no freaking leg armor if he gets through. And everybody wants a piece of him. Shit, I don't know what to do here. If we careful move, he is dead in the water. If he runs, he is probably dead in the water. If he runs, 6 Fascum will hit. And there's a chance he gets legged. Which is very, very awkward because his feet have SRM ammo. This is the one time where I regret having ammo in the feet. Oh, dear. I'm going to move him out, and I'm going to hope he doesn't pop.
Down, moving out.
What just happened? Why'd he stop? Why did he stop? Oh, his leg opened. You have cover on the tree. Cover? What do you mean? What, cover on the tree? Right now, the best I can think of is just trying to take out everything that's trying to go for him.
Affirmative.
For example.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
That is so much heat. Yes, on the trees, you have more evade. Yes, so I might have to move him into the trees if I can get him out of the damn Fascum. That Raven keeps firing more. This started as 1. It just keeps shooting my assassin. My assassin has a lot of gun. That is a good whack of my ability to actually take out the enemy. Okay, so if I have Swooshy come straight at it.
On the move. Full speed.
We are going to unload everything. I need that Raven dead.
Everything I got. Inflicted.
Oh my god. Just die. Yes. Good. Good. Pilot is bleeding. That's good.
They're flanking.
That puts him on a freaking timer. Haha. Wait, shit. My assassin's on the timer. Ah, crap. Ah, my assassin's probably gonna go down before we get a chance to do much. Right, I am going. Oh yeah, hi, Epic Troll 2000. Do you actually know how target prediction works? Is it a radius or is it all my allies? Finish him. Because I'm gonna aim at that Irby, but I want my allies to get target prediction boosts. It says provide your forces, so I assume that is just my forces map wide. But a lot, you know, the good chunk of this game has been in it's all team. I hope you're right. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna hope, and I'm gonna absolutely gonna turn off the 20. Actually, no. I'm just gonna fire the sniper cannon. Although it did fire. I'm gonna fire the LRMs. We have, I think we still need to get a double heat sink on that.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
All right, Midnight. Midnight is in a position to hit most of what's here. I could try and wipe out the urban mech, or I could move a little. If she moves a little, I reckon she could actually get a good solid shot on the others. Where she is right now is not the best. She could be easily knockoverable. How's she doing? Arm is looking not great. I was so pro in this game, I started playing again, but I'm rusty. Fair. It's a fun game, though. All right, let's finish the Irby off, then we'll care about other things. Oh, there is... Wait, can she get a good shot on the max? We can't even see the Maxim at the moment. It's right there. Okay, take out the Irby for now. We'll move her next turn. Fire.
Giving him everything I've got.
Oh, gods!
Smoked one.
Ooh! Can you feel that, Mr. Krabs?
What can I do for
All
you?
right, Melly. Melly's got one more turn, and she can actually use the Beagle. This thing has lost an entire side. It does have a mortar. It could do its death throws just firing one final mortar. I'd do it. I don't want it to do it, but I'd definitely do it if I was them. We could come in here. Because I know we've got other enemies coming, so I want to try and keep my evasion up. If I aim at the Raven from there, we might kill it. We could also, you know, maybe hit a leg or something.
Sensing Alpha Strike.
I'll take a kill. 3 salvageable, that'll do. I think we get a... I think we've already got a Raven, though. Midnight taking hits.
Damage minimal.
Well, we are kind of just standing there sniping. I mean, she's definitely got the interest of all the enemies at the moment. Right, the white. We could have the white come up. What do we got? That's a striker LRM. So we probably want to start going up and dealing with that. The white could probably do that on its own for now. We might take Icky as well, just to get it all done. But I kind of want to move Icky over to the other side at this point. So we're just gonna fire 2 laser. I know we went through the heat. Was not ideal. Oh, we got a Saladin. Hoo-hoo! I'm glad that didn't get a chance to fire.
Yes, Commander.
Pion. Can she slow boat through here? This is gonna take too long. I think we just have to accept that Pion can't actually do anything this turn. Or this round, this match, this game, this mission. She's kind of stuck.
How can I help?
All right, tank. So what we want to do, I think, we've got a Scorpion medium. We've got the Thunderbolt Wonder. Thunderbolt Wonder is not the fear, though. That thing that we can't see right there is made of SRM. But we need to kind of come over here. We need to shoot the crap out of that Saladin. But that Saladin has so much evasion. How does something with an AC 20 have that much evasion? God damn. Best we could probably do, thinking about it, is I reckon we could just kill off some of its evasion, see it as a threat, and focus it. Use target lock to remove evasion. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I was thinking. That's the best call we've got. Icky could come through. You can actually get a good shot on it now. I mean, even from down here, he's still got good accuracy. Take the shot. If I hit the one in front of it, what do I care? Spread damage is still damage. What just happened?
Commander, I'm reporting a slow roasting pilot here. Thank you.
Yep, I'm seeing that. All right, and the assassin got slowed down. Whew. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Well, I can definitely feel something, that's for sure. All right. Even with a bad leg, I'm still gonna take what I can here. Be useful! You've been useless most of this match, and we need you. Thank you. Right, Chuckles.
What's up, boss?
Chuckles is probably one of the best things for going to deal with all these tanks. Although I do not want to go through there, so we're gonna go... Let's go here. That'll let me aim at these. 5 evasion will help deal with the fact that that's gonna pelt us. And then we'll come around the side. I'm loath to go through here, but what I do want to do, even though we don't have the range for most of the kit, is we're going to look at the Thunderbolt Wonder, and we're going to go, haha, no. Burn a nade in the tank aside! All right, that's a good place to be.
Commander?
Swooshy. So... we do have a good chunk of enemies up there. We have one down here that I am not forgetting, but it's really not a priority. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have Swishy come over and help deal with these. We're good on ammunition for a little while. 8 more rounds worth of shots by the looks of it. The SRMs are a little bit less, although we can change from acid to normal, so we're fine on those.
Confirmed.
There we go. Capellan scum. Did you just do what I think you just did? Ooh, you're gonna get it. Me? Deal with the little shit. Go on. I don't care. Get down there. Just look down. All right, look down. There it is. Activate cannon. Kill. It's still alive, but hey. Ninja! How you doing, buddy? We weren't able to bring you on this mission, buddy.
Standing by.
But you're getting a bigger mech. You're not going to be in the trash can anymore. Oh, no. No, you're getting something way more fun. Midnight also got an upgrade. Midnight went from a trash can to with a single frickin' long-range snipey laser thing to a bigger thing with the same long-range snipey thing and a couple extras. So she's gone to it from a single weapon sniper to a triple weapon sniper. Oh! God damn, she does some damage. I can't wait to see what your Thunderbolt's gonna, how it actually functions. Because damn, that's gonna be fun. Right, Polecat. I want to know what that is. I don't know if I need to know, but I want to know what it is. It's been farting around over there for too long. It is a Gladius, an AC-10 wonder. Well, it's not a big focus. The stealth armor is definitely getting in our way now. We're coming up on needing to turn the stealth armor off. Yeah, we're definitely coming up to needing the stealth armor turned off. All right, we've already moved, so we'll have to wait until next turn. But let's fire off the large. What if we fire the mediums? Nope. Okay, we get a large or or 3 mediums. Two mediums. Now I'll fire the large. Thunderbolts are great right up until you get to enemies that regularly carry AMS. This is me we're talking about. I do shenanigans.
Waiting on you, Commander.
We have some very fun and strange mech. I mean, look at the Hellback as the primary example. Okay, those tanks aren't really doing much. Melly could do something over there, but I'm gonna use tank over there to worry about all that. All right, let's get Melly in. 9 full-on evasion.
Pedal to the metal.
I don't care. I'm gonna aim straight at the Maxim. The Maxim can get the hell out of here. I wouldn't mind a Maxim, to be honest. I'd replace the Pegasus with that thing any day. That thing has an amount of SRM that is just and honestly, this hovercraft has been getting in my way since the start of the mission. Pion hasn't been able to do a damn thing. America! Welcome! How you doing, buddy? And yes, a snooper roofle. Also, I had the figure wrong on the heat sinking overheat threshold. It's 10, not 20 delta for 2 turns shooting, 1 turn not. Okay. We might have to take some stuff off or change it around. Either works. We might just put it into a frickin' we might just put a binary laser on it and call it a day. I'd probably do pretty well, honestly, considering the kind of heat it's been using. All right, tank, you are gonna come up here. You're not actually gonna be that useful in terms of your usual job, so I'm just gonna bring you up here and I'm gonna have you shoot things.
Roger.
Because the Saladin is still alive, and I don't like the fact that it's still alive because don't you dare. Aha, okay. Icky could deal with that thing. However, there is an AC-20 wonder up here that needs to die and die right now, and horribly. And seeing as the man is actually pretty quick and throws out a level of pain that's just wow. Yeah, no more AC-20 for you.
Show 'em what you got.
3 salvageables? Huh. Unexpected. Right, Zid. You're gonna have to stop. Medkit. I don't like it, but you're gonna have to. Who's up now?
Yes, Commander.
Chuckles. Right, where's the Maxim? I could do it. I'm really tempted to do it. I can't. The level of temptation is incredible right now. However, I'm going to go up and deal with this Thunderbolt Wonder, and then we'll go deal with the Maxim before it decides to try and escape. So, hello, TBM 5 carrier, Eat 5 Flamers, and Inferno SRM 12.
Locking in all with
It's disgusting against tanks. Oh, can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Yeah, you probably can.
Damage minimal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We know the
Commander.
enemy can't do much against me right now, so we let me just do things. All right, Swooshy moves us into there. She can actually start pelting the Maxim quite well.
Target.
And that is exactly what we're gonna do. However, I am gonna change to the acid rounds. Be afraid, son. Be very afraid. Right, me. I have had enough of this tank. That's right, this little shit down here. And I am just gonna go with Quirk Direct. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna fire absolutely everything I have. Dead fire LRMs. Oh no, you know what? I'll keep some. I'll keep some of that for later. Just. Is there any point firing these? Wow, we can still hit from here. I'm amazed. All right, it's a bit of a waste, but. There it goes.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, not salvageable. Yeah, it's that thing is in rubble right now. All right, I'm gonna move here with Midnight. Midnight, have a look out.
Confirmed.
You're using very explosive munitions. Enjoy excessive heat. Yeah. You see that Maxim over there? Yeah, ERPPC can actually aim at that with a 94.9% chance. Fire.
Target confirmed.
Holy crap! She got a head injury!
I hear ya.
Frickin' Midnight is so strong in that thing! Alright, Melly needs to maintain evasion. She is a flimsy mech.
Got it.
Yep, take the shot.
Got it.
It's not the best, but it'll do something. It took out an SRM. That's fine by me. Broken ribs. Yeah,
Watch the flank.
run.
Watch the flank.
Oh, that's from way back there. Okay. Did I forget somebody? I may have forgotten somebody. All right, Polecat.
I'm receiving you.
Where the hell are you, Polecat? Oh, there you are. Wow, that fired all the way across the map. All right, fair enough. Good for it. All right, we are definitely in a. We are in a state of. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Acknowledged.
All right. Polecat wasn't much, but you need to vent. I keep forgetting he's hit and run. Don't take shots every turn. But the problem is that his weapon
Awaiting
complement
orders.
actually just screams fire. Just keep firing. Don't stop firing. All right. Careful maneuvers. Let's go. We might actually make it through.
Move order
Eventually.
confirmed.
Or somebody's just going to have to come pick her up.
How can I help?
Well, that's kind of looking more likely at this point. Tank is going to move up. Where do we need to fire at you? The left side. Okay. There we are. Nice and simple.
Confirmed.
Shoot.
Affirmative.
All right, very nice. Hey, we got to get him something bigger. Mans needs like a flying Gauss rifle or something. I'm a lurking work on project. I appreciate you being here, Ninja.
Internal damage.
I'll show you your mech when I can.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, so let's have Icky move in. He's going to end up in the trees either way, so we may as well just go for it.
Of course.
All right, Icky is going to look right in on this tank. He can't go and kick it yet. That'll be next turn. He's going to go blast the ever-loving crap out of it, however. And next turn will be a kick turn.
Yes, Commander.
Zed, unfortunately, is not looking in a great place. He is hardcore bleeding out and not capable of really getting to any enemies. I think at the rate he is, we may just have to. He's lost minor blood loss and gone into minor shock. Yeah, but pilot is bleeding out. 228 activations remaining. Is the med kit just doing nothing? Either way, let's keep his evasion up. Even if he can't help, we can at least try and keep him alive.
Commander.
Chuckles has had enough. Chuckles looks over at this Maxim hover piece of crap. In fact, I'm pretty sure it doesn't get to do anything until someone else's turn. So Chuckles is actually going to look at the Scorpion. Chuckles is going to come in probably behind it, look straight at it. Loath to have my back showing to the Maxim, but according to the turn order, the Maxim doesn't go anytime soon. And we're just going to aim straight at the Scorpion, and we're just going to go turn off.
Here it comes. Hot damn.
God damn!
Might be some good salvage there.
3 salvage. We're getting fantastic salvage off tanks.
Orders?
Not that I mind, because we're going to have another tank spot soon, so having an actual tank would be great. Swishy is going to come around. Can't activate the pillbox. I shouldn't have moved. Should have just fired, but oh well. And we're just going to shoot. Take out a good chunk. I see no Scorpion. All I see is some carbon scoring. Yeah! That's about all that's there, to be fair. Right. Midnight. Holy crap. Fire.
Roger that. Come on, people, let's make it happen. Enemy down.
Well, we don't get a Maxim, but who cares? Holy crap. Oh. Midnight is probably the most ruthless and savage frickin' pilot we have. And I love it. I love it. Which is hilarious because she's one of the nicest people I know. Granted, she does definitely have a don't mess with the cat, don't mess with the cat reaction, Midnight is an absolutely lovely person.
Holding firm.
Also not afraid to stand up for herself.
Waiting for orders.
So in this case, out comes the not only standing up for herself, but standing up for the whole company. And just outright protecting the company. She's done a fantastic job here. All right, here we go. Let's fire. Everything.
Affirmative.
Goodbye, Gladius.
Oh, yeah. Enemy destroyed.
4 salvageable parts. We can have an AC-10 Wonder if we really want. We need to get her a Falconer. Who?
Good to go.
Melly wants as much evasion as she can get her hands on. She's gonna target target predict. She's gonna go for the 8 evasion, come in straight in front of it, and say hi. It's not gonna be great. It's not gonna be amazing, but it is something. Also, that's the alarm to tell me that my appointment is in 1 hour. So in roughly half an hour, I will have to go. We are going to be out of this mission by then. Unfortunately, we've only managed to do 1 mission this time because there was a lot of talk. There was a lot of fun. I especially had fun. I hope people had fun. Laughing at Nintendo and other shenanigans. Pion almost out. Almost out. I already said the fight will probably be over by the time she actually gets out with that thing. We need to get her a different vehicle. Probably just chuck her in the Gladius or something. Either way works. Right. Tank. There we go. That's decent enough. Take the shot. Oh, no. Actually, even better. Sensor lock. Don't care. Nice. That'll do.
Sensor lock.
Now everybody else can take the shot quite happily.
Yes, Commander.
Like a certain, a certain Dilbert. A certain glue-eating Dilbert.
Of course.
Icky comes in, fires.
I understand.
It's part of his, and by the way, it's part of his backstory. He eats glue. That's why he has superhuman everything.
Awaiting order.
Okay, Zid probably not going to be anywhere of value, but I believe this is at what, the last enemy? We'll take the chance.
Receiving you.
Right, Chuckle. Oh, wait, 2 enemies left. Cool. Chuckles comes in from the front. That is good enough.
Coordinates received.
Looks straight at the enemy, says hi.
Taking the shot. Let's hit him hard. Target eliminated.
Not salvageable. Oh, yeah, that thing got covered in Inferno gel.
Good to go.
All right, Swishy not able to aim at anybody. In turn.
Confirmed. Holding.
We need, so 70-ton heavy, 365 XL, ERPPC, Gauss, 4 medium lasers with jump jets. I would probably... Whoa!
Attention all forces! All forces to designated defensive positions! The alarm system is still broken, but that doesn't mean we can't repel the invaders. So, repel the invaders! And teach them what it means to take on a villain. And any survivors, they can have their choice, either a free coffee and a donut, or a spa day. Thank you, and welcome to the Shenanigantry.
Hello, everybody. I am Glorious Villain Tyroki. That's my name. I do what I want, and what I want is to play BattleTech. Although we will not be going for that much longer because, unfortunately, I have to end stream relatively early today. And we'll have half an hour to do stuff, so that's not long enough for a mission. We'll probably mess with some mechs, prep for some stuff, but I have an appointment with someone who is hopefully going to break my back. That'll be fantastic. But Centaura Ravenfeather, how you doing? It's good to see you. What were you guys up to? Marvel's Midnight Suns. So, MMS. Huh. That's a How you doing? Game Bunny! Oh no, everybody's coming! I'm not going for long!
Attention! All forces to designated defensive positions! Please ignore the fact that the alarms are still broken. Boss, we need to get someone in to repair everything.
We have people for that!
Yes, well, they're not doing a good enough job.
Hey! They do a good enough job. They're just overburdened. There's a lot of things broken today.
Can't we just bring somebody in, pay a few $100, call it a day?
Yes, but then people who aren't part of the lair know about the lair, and know what's in the lair, and how it's designed, and then they can tell governments.
That would be pretty bad, wouldn't it? Very well. Welcome HBFT and community. Welcome to the Shenanigantry. And have a nice day. And a coffee. I'm sure you want a coffee. We also have the spa. The spa is open today. If anybody would like to have a nice spa day, I'm sure somebody has had a day, one of those days. And do please help yourselves.
Thank you, Susie. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Charge indeed! Unfortunately, everything's broken, so we kind of have to come at you with knives today. Broken is the spice of life. Yeah, Stream Elements doesn't want any of my alerts to work. K-Bonk doesn't want to work. A bunch of other things on OBS don't want to work. The game almost didn't want to work. Everything is very broken today. On the plus side, in about 25 minutes, I have to end stream because, well, I've got an appointment to break my, to see if my osteopath will break my neck. Not actually, but like I need her to crack the 2 vertebrae at the bottom of my neck. They're burning, and my brain has been getting all fuzzy, and I've been stumbling on words and everything. So hopefully she'll do that again. That'll be great. That'll be great. Otherwise, I'm having a great time. Don't worry about it. I've been stumbling over everything, and I'm still having a great time. This has been a fun mission. Like, they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming kind of mission. This has been good.
That was grueling, Commander. We'll debrief back in orbit.
Oh, thanks, Darius. Wouldn't have been able to guess.
Mission successful.
Cracking good times ahead, exactly. And either way, even when I'm done, I'll be raiding on to somebody else playing mech-oriented stuff because, of course, I like mech-oriented stuff. By the way, how was the so Midnight Suns is what Centaura Ravenfeather was playing. I don't know what that game's like. Let me also get a shout out for HBFT over here. How you doing, HB? It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. Always is. Love to see you. You guys were doing the Terminators. You have been going hard at Terminator. You must be loving it. Cause you were going hard at XCOM. Now you're going really hard at Terminator. You haven't finished XCOM, have you? Did I miss you? I didn't miss you finishing XCOM, right? You're just mixing it up. And I know HP also does BattleTech at least one day a week. Which, I mean, BattleTech's BattleTech, and we all love BattleTech for a very good reason. It's good times. I finished our last campaign, yes. Oh, so XCOM's done? No! I missed the end! Ah, can you go back and, I'm kidding. I can always catch it on YouTube. That's what it's for. That's the whole point of having, YouTube lives, is so we can go back and actually watch things. And I will. Alright, so we did pretty well, although I will say the constant fast cam on the assassin very much hampered our ability to end the mission sooner. On the plus side, look at how much stuff there is. Oh, god damn. Wait, did I just see the Walk 10 itself? I saw ammo. Did I see the Walk 10? We've got Thunderbolts, okay. I don't think I did. Ah, no. Which one had the Walk 10? It was one of the vehicles. Well, we could get some ammo for the Walk 10, but, oh, there it is! Walk 10! Woohoo! We could get a Walk 10 here. But yeah, you look like you're absolutely loving Terminator. It's always a joy to watch how much fun you have, dude. It's why I slip in, and sometimes even when I don't talk, I'm just sitting there frickin' lurking in the background, setting things up, just being like, yee. Sometimes, serious talk, sometimes you're the reason that I can actually prepare for stream and, get into a good mindset, because you have such a lovely mindset, dude. You're enjoyable. You really are. PO had the UAC 10. Okay. Thank you. We steal a lot of stuff. Ah, villains. I mean, what? The Urban Mech R61. Nah. We don't want an Irby. Are there any good? Oh, right. We got the. Where is it? We got Chimera pieces, right? Did we not? I could have swore we took the Chimera out in full. Ah, here it is, the Chameleon, not the Chimera. We could have a Chameleon. We probably should have a Chameleon. Because it's an entire ass frickin' mech. We can have one more thing. Well, that's easy. Walk 10. I'm gonna hope that maybe we get one of these tanks. Maybe like the Gladius would be nice. I would like to get something else, but I'll take a Gladius if they're offering. You are very kind. Oh, it's got nothing to do with being kind. It's got everything to do with just stating facts. And I am just simply stating personal facts. What do we get? We did not get any of the vehicle stuff worth a damn. We got half of a Gladius. On the plus side, we have an AC5. We got some core. We got a core 145. I guess that's good. We did get Walk 10 ammo, so we can actually fire those. We've got Mortar Fascum. Not really something we're going to use a lot of. LRM Direct Fire, that we will use. Yeah, this is good enough. I'll take it. Did we get enough to build up that uptick, Irby? We did. We've only got one piece of the crazy Irby. I don't think we can make the crazy Irby out of a single piece, can we? Can we? Can we use a single? I thought we had to have at least 2 pieces minimum. Can we do that? If we can do that, we might have. I didn't even think about that. All right, you have fun with traffic. Go fight that traffic. Beat him up. Beat him up for glory. Okay, so we have no mech techs for 7 days, which is really unfortunate for wanting to do that second mission, as the assassin took one hell of a beating. Spin, assassin, spin! All right, it will take 1 day. 1 day, that's okay. We can make use of that. Unfortunately, the pilot is down, but we do have a spare. 1 day is fine. We don't need mech techs for that. So let's push forward 1 day. We can't really make any changes. We don't have the money yet. Financial report in 7 days. We have a single mission we can do for next time. 3 Skull Wonder against mercenaries. That's going to be interesting. It is a battle, so that's just going to be fun. And then in 13 days, so 12 days once we push time forward a little bit more, we are going to have we're going to have a battle, like a war to go do. See, if we go here to navigation, and I zoom in a little bit, right here I think it was at Bromhead. Nope, not Bromhead. It is here, McLeod's Land. So we could come over to McLeod's Land 2 days, or we could come over. Hard to aim at the thing I'm trying to aim at. Come on, come on. There you go. There you go. We could come over to Jensen's Hold. Where's the one that's 13 days? 18 days, 3.5 skull. Could go fight Liao. We won't be able to come and join the Taurus fight. We are not nearly able to do that yet. There was one with 13 days though. Where was it? 32 days before Dowell is under attack by Liao. We could go over there. We could do that. But that's 4 skulls. We'll probably get wrecked. Don't get me wrong, I'll still do it. But one of these was 13 days, and I could swear it's changed. 33 days. There's the hidden one in the back here that is already underway. There was a lot of enemy forces too. Oh well, can't find it. Can't find it. Still, we could go do the 4. But in the end, I'll probably just come up here and either do the 3.5 or I'll do the 2.5. Probably the 2.5. Although the 3 would be interesting, that's for sure. And considering that the 3.5 is against the Capellans if I join the Federated Sons, that sounds good to me. And I think we are able to punch up enough that we could possibly do a 3.5. Granted, I might get wrecked with that. 2 3/4? No. Not 2 3. That what? No. 2 4/5. 2 4/5. Best. Yeah, that's the best we've got. 2 4/5 is the best we can do. Right. Either way, given that we have a grand total of 15 minutes and hey, what's that over there? Mechs! Okay, here in storage we have a whole ass chameleons somewhere. There it is. Let's have a look. Let's bring that up.
That mech you asked for.
Fifths don't last long on this boat. What? Yeah, of course they do. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The assassin I could make the changes on. I believe the Anubis, no, it was the white. So the white is the one that we're looking at for possibly dropping the weapons and chucking a large binary on. Honestly, at this point, it'd probably do quite nicely. All it needs to be able to do is fire. But for that, that's going to take 20 days right now because, oh boy. You have an XL now. I do? Where? Where do I have an XL? I have a spare? Oh, do I have a spare? Spare XL? No, I don't think I have any spare XLs. Oh, you mean I put an XL on some mechs? Because I definitely did that. That one I definitely did. All right, so this is a ER large laser, 2 large laser, couple of whole bunch of jump jets, core 300 with an XL. What could we do here? We could Ferrer. We should Ferrer. It's the very minimum of what we should do here. I could take everything off. Core 300 is, it's a little fast, don't you think? What if we didn't? What if we did a core 250? That would slow it down significantly, but 5.7 is more than enough. And that would bring us down and get a couple of extra points of tonnage. We could drop the large laser, ER larges instead. So now we've got 3 ER large laser. We could do that. And this thing usually wants to be a disco stick. I need to make a 70-ton variant of the white and call it a... Really? God damn it, man. I can't believe you. I'm just gonna shake my head and call it a day. All right. The comms suite is a thing, but that's only for resolve gain. FCS precision reduces recoil. That's nothing needed here. We have Guardian ECM we could chuck on. An AES for arms would be great. AES arms on either side. That would be a big accuracy buff. It is a chameleon, so it's easy to pilot. Its walking distance is increased. Nothing crazy. The chameleon's not what I would deem an amazing mech. However, maximize its armor. And what we would probably do, we can't really afford to do it right now, but what we would probably do is turn it into a brawler of some kind. So let's say... Probably not the arms. I would probably put the some medium X pulses in the chest, and then put on medium pulses on either side. No, wait. Hang on. Large pulses are 7, right? Ah, they are 7. So if we say a large pulse here, nope, we've only got 1. Ah, asymmetrical shenanigans. Damn you. Alright, medium pulses on the other side. Large pulse on this side. It's already got double heat sinks. We are lacking doubles. That's for sure. And most of those doubles I kind of want to put somewhere else. somewhere far more necessary. Granted, with a hell of a lot of laser, I would consider this pretty necessary. So what if we double heat sink? Game's bugging out a bit. There we are. Double heat sink. Take down the legs a little bit. Put on another double heat sink. And call it a day. There we go. It is a close to medium range mech. It moves at a rate of being able to actually get there eventually. A little faster would be better. If I didn't have the large pulse, we would probably then put on, say, a core 260. 260 is 5.7. 280. Game's bugging out. Game's really bugging out. There we go, 280. So a 280 would bring us up to 6.8. 6.8 is actually not too bad. If we had some more medium pulse, we have one. So we could put 2 medium pulse, so 3 medium pulse, 2 medium X pulse, and. Or we drop that, ER large laser for the approach, with 2 medium pulse and 2 medium X pulse. That would do me nicely. So that's got range, roughly 160, so it's 159 damage at medium range. Close range is basically that, but also with the ability to kick or punch. It's not crazy levels of damage. In terms of durability, this thing's okay. It's not the greatest thing ever, but this would be able to actually move into the target to do all of its things. If most of the good weapons, if we were able to put most of this in the torso, that would be better, but we can't. We're gonna have to make do with what we can. I could. No, because that's got a lower arm. We'd want to keep it there. While it's tempting to put it in the CT for shits and giggles, it's not the best idea. A pair of medium pulses would do nicely. You have one jump jet too many. Oh, I do? Oh, I do. Oh, right. Reducing the core. Huh. Well, in that case, let's get rid of that one as well. That brings back a ton. We have room enough for one laser. And we have an extra medium pulse, but that's 2 tons. Huh. What if... how could we get a ton back? Ah, Brady! How you doing, Brady? Yes, get your daily evil. Get your daily evil! It is a tie. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you again. Do I have a 275? No, I do not. We jumped straight from a 260 right to a 280. How am I? How are you? I'm doing great. I'm having a fun time, although I'm going to have to end stream very shortly because I got to run to an appointment. I got an osteopath appointment. Let's see if I can get her to unleash my neck again. Oh. You good? You were having fun terrorizing... Ah, I see. I see. Fair enough. I hope you had fun doing that. Terrorize all the people. Yes. What if we put modular armor? No, that's just such a waste. And I don't mind if we lose this stuff. But yeah, I'm glad you were having fun. What were you playing? What were you up to? What were you up to, Unicorn? What madness have you brought upon this world? Do daddin. Was doing some Dead by Daylight. Ooh, Dead by Daylight. I take it you guys were just playing as a trio of trio, quadruple. Was it just a duo? Or were, I think I saw that you had 3 at least. I moused over. But Yeah, I had to get going. I'm also sitting here thinking, like, what can we do? Ooh. Done. Absolutely done. Done. This is it. This is the build. Right here. Laser pulse module on the ER with 2 medium pulses, 2 medium X pulses. Call it a day. That is accuracy galore. Oh, yeah. This is it. 173 grand and a crap load of days that it won't take.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Doing custom. Also, we need to do some Phasma at some point. I agree. I love Phasma. You were doing some custom with Kiraboris and 2 others. Ooh. Hi, Kiro. I know he can't hear me, but hi, Kiro. He comes in from time to time. All right, let's fire this off as a save. It is that time, Bratty. I shall send you a DM or 2 before I run off. But yeah, it's good to see you, and I would love to play some Phasma. Now, where do we go? We could hit up... Midnight is currently playing Little Nightmares 3 with Yume. We could go into further into people playing. Actually, let's see who is playing BattleTech, because I know most of the people playing BattleTech have already filtered into me. Who is playing BattleTech? Is there anybody else out there? We have a couple people. I've raided Doc recently. So you know what? Seeing as I need to cut and run, I'm gonna give a good friend some love. We're gonna hit Midnight Tsukino, and I'm gonna go see if I can get my brain functioning again. So everybody, please enjoy Midnight. She is an absolutely lovely person. She is willing to stand up for herself quite happily, but she is one of the more pleasant streamers out there. She's just chill. Honestly, if you guys like chill streamers, you will like Midnight. And her, you know, like she plays a variety of games. She sings. I think the only thing that she, that I don't know her for is any form of dancing. So I can't say singing and dancing. But she's good people. Midnight, yeah, Midnight Tsukino. So I'm gonna give Midnight and Yume, because Yume is one of her close friends, a crazy ghost cat who very much embodies the cat way. Oh yeah. What do you mean I'm already raiding? What? I just set that up. What do you mean I'm already raiding? Wait, have we raided out already? What the heck? I'm a little lost here, Twitch. Are you gonna actually, like, can some tech function today, please? You're already raiding. What the frick? Well, either way, there goes my second alarm. I have no choice. I have to run. So, everybody have fun. Be nice. Take everything you can. But again, be nice. And yes, thanks for the clown. Catch you later. And to YouTube, thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate it. You all have fun.